of that dollar like it'll slow down my hurry. Settle all my worries when I get it in my wallet. Quit dipping long enough to own a pair of jeans that don't have a ring in the back left pocket. Laughing at myself.
Well, first off, I want to say sorry for the delay in videos. I haven't really been doing much. I got a little bit farther on the rev, but that's about it. I have this. Well, first off, I had a lady call me the other day saying, "Hey, I have an older sled that I want worked on. It was my hey, shut up, bitch. It was her father's, I guess. It was his race sled. So it's a 1979 Arctic Cat LT Gray. It's overall clean. The motor just has a bunch of buildup on it. But I'm working on the carbs and I got one clean and then went to go put the jet back in it and it snapped off. So it's a good thing I have another one of these sleds kicking around that I can just snag the jet out of the carb for. But I'm not really sure. It has good compression in the motor. Like, I have a hard time spinning it. But picked it up today. Told her give me 2 weeks and I'll have it running. I don't know if it's going to be all the way done in 2 weeks. It definitely won't be, because I still have to clean all of this. She said she wants it fixed and cleaned. And I get paid by the hour, so I'll fucking walk your dog if you pay me by the hour. I don't care. I gotta take off these clutches, and I'm probably gonna renew the finish on them. Try and get them back down to bare metal. Because she said when she did drive it, it had a hard time engaging the clutches, and it'd go good and like on packed trail, but it didn't like deep snow. So I'm thinking the way that this clutch is set up, it's made for drags because it doesn't have a normal track on it either. But I'll give you guys an update when I get a little farther in. Tonight I'm probably just going to clean the carbs. It has no spark, so I have to get a hold of a new coil pack for it. But nothing, it's a lot different compared to working on newer style sleds. These are literally the only tools I've been using. I have a magnet for when I drop shit. I have your standard wrench, and I have Phillips and flathead screwdriver. I haven't had to use anything special. But, alright, I'll give you guys an update if I find anything cool. Alright. Done a little bit more work to it. It has no spark. So it's only one of two things. Oh, fuck. No, there's more than that. Ooh. That's how people blow up right there. So you have your CDI ignition. Fucking focus, you whore. That makes spark. You got your coil pack. That makes spark. There's a stator in there. That makes spark. But the stator's a bitch to do. If it's not one of these two here, I don't know if I'm gonna do. If it's the stator, the motor's more than likely gonna have to come out. But that's it. Yeah, so if it's the stator, I have a whole parts motor right here. I'm just trying to think. If it's the stator, I can get a new one, but the motor's gonna have to come out. And if that motor comes out, it's been there since 1981, so it's not gonna cooperate very well. I guess I'm gonna call up the customer, and if they want to do it, I'll do it. But if it was a new sled, I'd just throw a stator in, and the owner of the sled would be happy. But this is an old sled. When you get into the old motor, it's not going to be good in there, because you're going to have bolts snapping off. Like when I changed that, when I was cleaning the carburetor, I was putting a jet back in, and it snapped, so I had to tap out that carb and go find another jet that'd work. So that's the thing about working on these old sleds. You start taking them apart, shit starts breaking. They're only made to go together once, and that's it. They don't like to be fucked with. It's easy to mess with them, but when you mess with them, then shit starts breaking. So, ow. I guess I'll give you guys an update when I get spark to this motor. Alright, so next day here. I have spark now. I got it running off of gas down the cylinder. So now I have to clean that other carburetor, and I don't think I'm gonna have to replace all the fuel lines. But the way that I have it right now is not the way that it's gonna stay. The way I have it set up is I had a new coil off of a different sled, which was the problem for no spark. So what I did was, it's supposed to go right where those two bolts are, but the plug wires aren't long enough to reach up to the top there if it's down in that location. So what I did is just took two grounding wires and grounded it to the motor off the coil, and that gave me spark. I don't have any gas here. I had to drain gas out of one of the revs just so I could hear it pop. So I guess I'm gonna take off that other carb now, and we'll go from there. That's at the top of a tree. Keep going, buddy.
Wow, this is really high up.
Let's see how high you are. That ain't too bad. Keep going.
I can't go any higher.
Yeah, you can. Hang from the top of the tree and swing down.
Fuck you.
Come on, go up a little higher. How are you gonna get down? You ever think of that?
No.
You're gonna knock your balls.
What do I do?
Couldn't tell you.
Will you